Hello, everyone. Today, I think we need to talk about it and we need to call out someone who is actually playing a con artist in India and has a big patronage from the government side. Let's talk about uh, the Zoho founder, Shridhar Vembu. Many people have heard his name in the media, on the social media, and there also been a story running behind him that he has made a $1 billion empire sitting in a village of a Tamil Nadu. एंड आई थिंक हमें इस बात को सबको बताना भी पड़ेगा कि ये श्रीधर वेम्बू है कौन एंड व्हाट ही इज़ डूइंग एग्जैक्टली एंड इज इट ही दैट सो कॉल्ड entrepreneur of India who has announced and like has just given a statement in media where he has asked people from Indian community who are sitting in the US to come back to India. For what? We need to talk about it. For what they need to come back to India? The what ecosystem the India is offering to the entrepreneurs who are sitting in Silicon Valley. 42% of the income tax. It's okay. You charge income tax, that's completely fine. US also has an income tax. UK also has an income tax. But what you get in return, that is a question. Have you seen the roads in India? Have you seen the air quality in India? Have you seen the climate, the temperature? We are the hottest country in the world right now. If they come back to India, what they get in return, that is more important. That nobody's talking about it. Apart from that, if you're doing well, if you're challenging if your business become big and if you start challenging the two AA businesses, and you might face a ED raid. You get an income tax notice. And we have seen a lot of startups has been harassed by the authorities. There is no ecosystem there where startup can function. The entrepreneurship can do that business what they get in US or maybe in other country. Apart from that, you have a infringe elements, the patronized so-called Hindutva groups, Bajrang Dal, Vishwa Hindu Parishad. They may land up to your door and they can barge in, they can break in, they can like shut down your business. You have to see that gundaism also. You have to feel that. You have to face that every day. We don't do any innovation. There is no ecosystem for the innovation. Do you know how much we pay to the PhD scholars in India? Do you think that amount 200, 250, 30, maybe $300, is it sufficient for an research scholar to do something? We are investing more in gaushalas. We are more investing on babas. We are not investing on scientists. And what I have seen that the baba business has flourished more than any other business in India. The Bageshwar, the fraud Bageshwar has got the FCRA license to receive a foreign funding. All these babas who have like surfaced on the internet from last in 1 decade has been making billions of rupees every year with no taxes. And apart from that, you have a chief minister visiting at your ashram. You have a prime minister visiting at your ashram. What they will do by coming to India? And we need to talk about this Shridhar Vembu. This guy is a very dubious personality, and he says that he has come back from the Silicon Valley to India to start the Zoho and to basically empower the Indian startup ecosystem, where he has like been a ideal figure. Like even in the Shark Tank, he was celebrated once. That Shridhar Vembu तो गांव में बैठ के इतना बड़ा बिजनेस बना लिया. Do you know what this dubious guy does actually? You know, he used to live in a Silicon Valley, California. He has a wife, and he has a one kid who has an autism. When his wife filed for a divorce, that guy, because US has a law where when there is a divorce, the asset need to divide into 50-50. The moment divorce petition was filed, this guy moved from Silicon Valley to a remote village of Tamil Nadu. And he also, the moment the divorce was filed, he restructured the company asset. He shifted stake to his sister and the close associate of his family members, leaving his wife penniless with autistic kid. She was suffering in California. In the Bay, they live in a Bay Area. He ran away from the Silicon Valley to protect his asset. And the California court has put $1.7 billion of bond on him. That's why he ran from California, US to India, and he talks shit every day that nobody's gonna be tolerating him. He has defrauded the system. He has defrauded his own wife. He has defrauded his own kid who is suffering from autism. There are a lot of things we can talk about it. And he has that public image. Oh, मैं तो बहुत बड़ा महात्मा हूँ. I have a public image of simplicity. I did a sacrifice. This person need to be called out. Being an entrepreneur, I feel utter shame that India has such people who are defrauding a system, who are defrauding their own family, and have become a ideal image in the media ecosystem that he is someone Mahatma in the sitting in the remote village of Tamil Nadu and making some great business. Talks about dharma, goes to the RSS event. His email services, which is a bullshit. It's a shit hole. I think a 10-12-year-old coder can do better than him. But he got the government contract because of the political patronage he enjoys here. In India, if you don't have that political patronage, you can't even open a pan shop in India. You need to give the regular money to the local police or maybe the political parties, whoever are ruling, maybe in the municipality level. You know what happened with Vedanta? Vedanta won a bit of JP and then it was suddenly given to Adani, and then there was an FIR registered against Vedanta. You don't, let's be very honest that India don't have a startup ecosystem. We are traders economy. We are not an inventor economy. Most of the big businesses which you see in India, they do a trading business, right? They don't invent anything. They don't create anything. People might see India as a growing market because we have a largest population, which looks as it is the largest market. That's why people call it okay, it's India has an opportunity because we have a mass scale of consumer base. That is not enough. The real wealth is not into the trading business. What deep tech India is trying to do? Have you seen anything? There are people who could do this, who have that capability of making big things because they've been doing across the world. It's because of the ecosystem we have. They cannot do here. Alright, so beware of this Shridhar Vembu. He's a fraud. He is no Mahatma and he's talking shit. And I'm telling you, the people who are living in the US or maybe Europe, wherever they are doing business, there is an ecosystem. Right. There is a free and fair market where you can do your business. You don't have to come back. And if anybody wants to come back, let's ask this government. I am paying 42% of income tax. What I'm getting in return? Even in the Delhi, if you look at the the best areas in Delhi have a worst road. You go to your national capital, looks like it's a microwave oven. Today it's like 45 degree, 48 degree. Why they will come back to India? What incentive are you giving to them? So whoever, I'm like, look, many nationalists will come and in the comments and will talk bullshit about it. Oh, you're abusing your own country, you're abusing your countryizing. Or oh yes, I am a patriot person, I'm not a nationalist. I am a patriot, I am not a nationalist. A nationalist is a blind person who doesn't see anything, where a patriotic person looks at everything, criticizes everything, and I criticize because I want change. I want things to be better. And that's the job of every patriotic guy or whoever. You need to ask question to the system, because you want, I am concerned about it. That's why I'm talking about it. I want better things to happen here. I want AI is big companies to be in India. I want deep tech. I want something great happening in India, but it's not. We have a babu system. And they talk about startup India. That's a bullshit. That's a scam. Nothing happens. Not a single unicorn from startup India. And that mudra loan, that is bullshit. You go to bank, you see, look at the corruption, you come back home. So beware of this Shridhar Vembu. Zoho is I don't know how this person has defrauded a system and enjoying that immunity from the government. And I don't know, he has that audacity to speak this shit every time he has a camera on his face. So beware of this guy. He's a fraud. He has frauded his own family. The person who can abandon his own autistic kid can do worse things in his life. Thank you.